Danny, Chad Gribble is your new assistant head coach. Just what is it about him that made you put him in that role?
I think we've thought long and hard and spoke to a lot of people regarding the assistant's role, and Chad was assisting me almost in an interim position. We started working really well together. I've always liked the journey sort of coaches have been on, the experience they've picked up along the way, and Chad's had a really good coaching experiences at Exeter City. So myself along with the club decided Chad was the right person to ask if he wanted to be the assistant, and he accepted, so we crack on.
It's fair to say he had a good impact in that small interim period before your appointment, and then ever since then he's been really handy alongside you in the technical area.
Yeah, I think so. He's been really helpful. I think he first and foremost sees football the way I see it. I think we've got sort of similar outlook on the aspects of defending and attacking. He challenges me in different ways. He sees things differently to me. I think he's a different personality and a character, particularly around the players, than me. So that's beneficial. So yeah, I think we can complement each other quite well. Look, it's early stages of our career working together. But it felt right. The club felt as though it was right. So the decision was made.
It would have been easy to look elsewhere and sort of broaden your horizon a little bit with what was available, but the fact that Chad was already here, he knows the building, he knows the players as well. How important was that in this process?
Yeah, I think very important. I think Chad knows the club, he's been here a while now, he's worked through the professional development phase, developing young players, and we've got a lot of young players in our squad, so coaching and developing those players is going to be very important.
Yeah, a lot's been made to making sure it's right for what the players need, and this group of players of course are unique to any other group of players, and vice versa. Some may need something a little bit different, but how the way he's settled in and the way the group have taken to him, that must have been a big sort of tick in the box from his perspective.
Yeah, I think so. It felt almost like a trial period when Chad was in, working alongside me. He's got a really good work ethic, mixes really well with the players and other members of staff. He's very comfortable in those situations. Like I said before, I think because of the journey Chad's been on and the character he is, I think first and foremost he's the right person for the role, because we spoke to a lot of people, and we just felt as though with Chad sort of being in place and working to the standard he was, if we had someone good in the building, then that candidate had been promoted.
People may ask about the question, should you have got someone with more experience, could you have got someone with more experience, but you look at what Chad has done, maybe under the radar a little bit given how much time he spent in the academy at Exeter. He's certainly got an abundance of experience already. Yeah,
I think he's had a similar coaching journey to me in terms of starting in the younger age groups in the academy, and going through that system, and that's something I really focus on in terms of looking for an assistant, looking for a coach. I think that knowledge, that journey you take yourself upon, I think it gets you to a stage where you feel ready, and we spoke to Chad in depth about it. He felt as though he could perform his role to a really good level. He felt as though he was ready for that level, and we felt the same. So we'll just get to work now.
You've also added Paul Green in there as first team transition coach. How important is that role going to be in making sure that all the squad are catered for?
Yeah, I think Greeny's got a different skill set. He's early on in his coaching journey, just retired from playing football professionally or semi-professionally now. But yeah, Greeny's excellent on the pitch. He wants to help first and foremost. He's fantastic with the players. He's got the respect of the players straight away because he was the next Doncaster Rovers player. And I think the balance between the three of us can be really positive.
Having that third man in there, how valuable is that? Because again, you and Chad may have your eyes on one thing, and then you've got Greeny there, haven't you, to take on other things, and you're not sort of leaving players wondering sort of where they are in their development.
Yeah, I think it's for me it's important in terms of the way I like to coach. There's a lot of individual and unit coaching sessions as well as collective. I think with two coaches on the pitch, it becomes a real challenge to get that sort of depth and detail of coaching into the players. We like to sit down and do a lot of individual analysis, so to have that extra coach with us helps us implement more work.
Does it allow you to take on board different opinions, whether that's pre-match, post-match, whether you're looking at players you might be looking at in January? It's always helpful, isn't it, to have different voices in there for your own mind?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's another reason why it's so positive to have a third coach, all with different journeys and different experiences. So we have the way we want to play football, but every game's different, and we'll always watch the opposition teams. I'll delegate the games that I want the coaches to watch, and then this afternoon we're going to feed back together and sort of put the plan game in place. But everybody has a voice. It's not just me dictating. Everybody sort of gets together, gives their opinion on how they feel it should look, always within the boundaries of what we are and what we do.
It's been a whirlwind couple of weeks, hasn't it? Plenty of games to focus on. Now you've got this appointment, or a couple of appointments done and dusted. Are you happy now that you can focus more on the games coming up? Yeah,
I think so. It was always it was quite a smooth sort of transition anyway, with Chad and Greeny helping me, assisting me because of the people they are. So I had a really good feel in the first sort of 12, 13 days that I've been in here, and I think that's why the decision was made, because we felt as though the working relationship was really positive.